All right, all right. Hey, everyone, and welcome. We are so happy to have you guys all on tonight, and I know that there will be some more people hopping on. So whether you're jumping on now or you're listening to the recording, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your Monday night because we all live really crazy busy lives, and we're just really glad that you showed up tonight. We're going to keep this short and sweet, and since we want to respect your time and our time, we'll keep it concise for you guys. So we are here tonight to share more about what we have been up to and talk about modern health. Also, how we use this opportunity to help our community and how we run this business online. So you're going to be hearing a couple of our stories, and I just encourage you all to keep an open heart and an open mind about what you are learning. So maybe you're learning this for the very first time, or maybe this is a call you have been exposed to before. Either way, we're just really excited to have you guys on tonight. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rachel, and I'm 30 years old. I took on this opportunity almost about 2 years ago, and for me, it's been an absolute life changer. I know everyone is muted and I feel a little disconnected, but by a show of hands, just think about it. Can you guys think, how many of us live really crazy busy lives but still want to live healthy? Heck yeah, me too, right? So we all have really good intentions and want to live a healthy life, but sometimes it gets complicated and it can even be really confusing. We hear good things about the bad things about the good things. So we're here to keep it and bring it back down to basics. So what are Kristen, Eixa, and myself doing to keep it so simple? Well, we have partnered with this whole food nutritional company because they took the brilliant concept of juicing, I love juicing, and they put it into a capsule. Actually, I like to say it's better than juicing because they ground up the stems, the leaves, the peels, the seeds. Every single part of the fruit and vegetable is used. Then it is slowly dried at a low temperature to preserve the live nutrients, and then it's put into a capsule and a chewable. So pretty cool, right? All right, so let's get a little interactive again. Show of hands. How many of us have been to a juice bar or a smoothie bar? Because we know fruits and vegetables are good for us and probably spend anywhere between $6 to $10 on a green juice that didn't taste so good. Heck yeah, I do it all the time. And why? Because I want healthy things in my body and I know that I need it. But the truth is, it's nearly impossible to get all the raw fruits and vegetables our bodies need on a daily basis. Because unless we just picked it from our backyard in our garden, there's virtually little to no nutritional value because it was picked too early for all that nutrition to be developed. Now let's think about something. Think of an orange. When you eat an orange, do you eat the peel? And the reason why I'm asking is because up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about you, but I'm not eating an orange peel anytime soon. All right, so fun fact, did you guys know we are supposed to consume between 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? Think about it. How many servings did you have today? And just so you guys have a reference point as to what is the serving size of fruit, it's the size of your fist. So if you make a fist, think about this size. How many fruits and veggies did you have? You're supposed to have 9 to 13 a day. I myself only had a banana earlier today. Not good, right? And if you work out, or if you're like myself, you're exposed to radiation and oxidative stress, then you actually need to double that amount. So that's 19 to 26 servings every single day. That's impossible for me. So it's a good thing that I found these capsules, and I want to show you guys what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that. So since I took these earlier, I have the peace of mind that I consumed my 30 raw fruits, vegetables, berries, and plant-based omegas, which I wouldn't have gotten from my daily diet. I want to show you guys the omegas real quick because it's a pretty cool looking capsule. There's oils inside. And these omegas are unique since they include omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So we actually skip the middleman, which is the fish. So if you think for a second, if you've ever taken an omega supplement, it's usually an omega 3. You might have experienced fish burps. Well, guess what? Ours do not have any fish. We skip that. We skip the fish. We went straight to the plant source, so there's no more fish burps, which is pretty cool. So here's what I love about these capsules. It's scientifically proven. It is the most researched nutritional product in the world with over 38 published studies and peer-reviewed medical journals with several more on the way. That's huge, guys. It's food, not a vitamin. So I'm going to show you guys this label right here. So as you can see, it has a nutrition label, right? So this is the same label you would see on a bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. So the government considers this food. There's also no warning label. So it's safe for people of all ages. Pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, and professional athletes even take Juice Plus. And we also have a program that I absolutely love. It's called Shred 10. It's our 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart every single month, where we flood our bodies with over 45 different fruits, vegetables, berries, and plants every single day. Why, you might ask? The reason is so that we can detoxify our bodies and shred unhealthy habits. How is probably your next question. By taking these capsules along with our plant-based shakes, we are consuming those 45 raw fruits, vegetables, berries, and plants. And the complete comes in bags and in packets. So Kristen might do something with the packet here. But anyways, okay, so this is our vegan protein powder. It comes in big bags or single serve packets, which I personally prefer since I'm always on the go. And it has 15 different plants in it. So it's packed with protein, fiber, amino acids, and it tastes amazing. I'm a chocolate addict, so this is my go-to whenever I have a sweet tooth craving. And it's also an awesome pre or post-workout snack, a quick breakfast smoothie or a shake. And you can even make bowls with it. I also use it to make protein pancakes. And for example, tonight before I came to work, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm in uniform. I'm about to go fly. I actually made a protein bowl. So that was my dinner. All right, so back to Shred 10. You might be wondering, how does it work? First and foremost, whoever invited you to this call will be shredding along with you and will be coaching you along for those 10 days. We follow a list of simple guidelines, foods that we eliminate from our diet, and another list of foods we incorporate more of. And we also have this really cool app that'll give you access to different meal plans, different options, and even workouts you can do at home and or at the gym. You'll also be added to our private Facebook group where you will have access to several personal trainers, yoga instructors, health coaches, and nutritional specialists. So we're here to lead you along the way. Now, after those 10 days, we transition into the maintenance phase of the month, where we try our best to stay consistent with most of the guidelines we have already been following. Then the following month, we shred again. So we give our bodies that jump start every single month. Now, you're probably curious, what are the results of Shred 10? So here are a few results my friends and family and clients have shared with me. Better sleep, less low weight loss, maintained weight loss, so there's no rebound. More energy, less brain fog, hair growth, nail growth, better skin, the list goes on and on. So for more information on getting started, reach out to the person who invited you to this call. Now, we're going to go into a few of our stories, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Kristen, who's going to share with you her story.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rachel. Hi, everybody. My name is Kristen Blumen. I live in the Washington, D.C. area. I am a personal trainer, I'm a health coach, and I'm a mom of 2. And I like to joke that about 6 years ago, I was the most fit, unhealthy person you've probably ever met. I looked really good on the outside, very fit, very healthy, but what people didn't know about me is that I was really, really, really unhealthy. And to make things worse, my son was really unhealthy as well. We both were struggling, getting sick almost every single month, and I couldn't figure out why. Because as a personal trainer, health coach, we were eating all the right things. We were eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. I was hitting all of my macros every day, if you know what that means, and just couldn't figure out why we were so sick and so run down. I was also struggling, with really bad anxiety at the time, and just in a really rough spot. It wasn't until I met a friend of mine who said that her family hadn't gotten sick in 8 years. And when I asked her secret, they said they take these fruit and vegetable capsules. And I was like, well, I have to get started on these right away. It just made sense to me because I knew that our family needed more fruits and vegetables, but I didn't know how we could possibly get more into their diet. So we jumped on board, started the product as soon as possible. And within a few weeks, I actually noticed an increase in my energy. And that was my first indicator that I had not been consuming enough nutrition to begin with. So humbling moment, yes, very. But over time, we started to see some more amazing changes. My son, Max, stopped getting sick, which if you're a parent is amazing. You know that you will do anything to keep your kids healthy. He stopped getting sick. I stopped getting sick. I stopped getting run down. I stopped having to take naps. I started to have more energy for my workouts. I started recovering better from my workouts. My hair, my skin, and my nails started to look healthier, growing faster. I was actually able to get off all of my anti-anxiety medication. I have been anti-anxiety medication free for 6 years now. I have not had one panic attack, which has been really, really remarkable. If you struggle with any type of mental health or any type of anxiety, that's a really, really, really big deal. My husband has had his cholesterol lowered. My mom is no longer anemic or pre-diabetic, and my dad has had improved heart health. He's suffers from heart disease, and every 5 years he gets an angiogram done, and every 5 years he has to have a stent put in, he has to have his arteries cleaned out, something. And this last year he did not have to have anything done, and his heart is has not declined in the last 5 years, which is really, really, really remarkable. So we've had some amazing stuff happen with our family, and it's just getting better. We now have my 9-month-old who started taking Juice Plus, well, really from birth, because I was taking it while I was pregnant. It was my prenatal vitamin, and she was getting it through my breast milk. And as soon as she stopped breastfeeding, I started incorporating the capsules into her diet. So I would sprinkle them open into her baby food, or even just stick it on my finger and put it in her mouth. So she has been getting Juice Plus in her diet since she's been about 5 months old from the actual capsule form, which is really, really, really cool, because I know that setting our kids up with that healthy palate from the start is going to help her have healthier, lasting health habits as she grows older, which is really, really important. So I am going to kick it over to Eixa, who's going to share a little bit about her amazing product story.
Hey guys, so at the beginning of this year, I had set out to invest in myself. A happy mom makes for a happy home. So I decided to invest in my body, mind, and spirit. And the best way to invest in your body is to give it the proper nutrients. So I wanted to live a healthier lifestyle, but I was struggling because I wanted to be skinny, and I was focused on being skinny and not so much on being healthy, and I was always feeling tired and exhausted. And after being introduced to Rachel, she told me her testimony and her story with the capsules and the Shred 10 program, and it really interested me, so I immediately joined. I immediately started taking the product, and since January, I've experienced weight loss, I've experienced less bloating, I've experienced more energy, which has caused me to have that extra boost to work out more. Also, my husband started taking the capsules, and it benefited him because he does work in the airport, so he's exposed to a lot of germs, a lot of different people coming in from different countries, and it boosted his immune system. So everybody else at work was getting sick, my husband was not. It also helped him with his skin. He has perfect skin on his face, but he would break out in rashes around his chest and things like that. So when we started the product, we did see a change in his skin, and we saw his skin clearing up. And something that Rachel had mentioned to me about the program and the product was that kids actually get their nutrition for free, which was exciting to me because anything free is great. And I was having a hard time actually getting my daughter to eat vegetables. She loved fruit, she loved the sweets, she just wasn't doing vegetables. So I actually was able to, once she started taking her fruits and vegetable gummies, it actually started creating a craving. So she actually, she'll ask me if I'm sitting down eating vegetables. My daughter will ask me now to eat vegetables, especially the green ones, which was what we were having trouble with. And it also helped with her digestive system because she does have a sensitive stomach, and she tends to get constipated at times, so that did help with the constipation for her, and she's been able to use the bathroom better. And I'm just excited because being in using the product since January, I've seen a change completely, from our energy to our immune system to our just our our energy, our home, our gut health, for me specifically too. And I've been able to see the results in my family, so it's something that I did want to share along with other people.
Awesome. All right. I love it. So I am going to share with you guys my story. So as you can see, I am a flight attendant, and I'm about to go take off. So really quickly, I wanted to share with you guys my story. So I was working red eyes, which means I work at night. and I sleep during the day. And I was working about 120 to 130 hours every single month, which is a lot for a flight attendant. And I was constantly sick. And every other month I was getting sick, even though I was taking anywhere between 20 to 30 different vitamins, supplements, green powders, you name it, I was taking it. I would take so many vitamins because that's what I grew up with. I grew up knowing that this was what you did to stay healthy. Well, here I am getting sick every other month, going to the doctor's office, and of course they gave me antibiotics. Those they stopped working for me, so they gave me a stronger antibiotic, which completely destroyed my gut health. And so now I started having gut issues. I wasn't able to digest food properly. It was pretty bad. And I was still sick. Well, go back to the doctor, because that's what we do here, right? And they ended up giving me a shot of steroids. Well, I found out I was allergic to steroids. I ended up passing out. So it was not a good situation for me. So here I am flying, working, because that's just what I have to do. The company doesn't really care that I'm sick. I still have to go to work. And I was flying with this other flight attendant friend of mine who also, by the way, side note, I also teach spin. I'm a certified personal trainer and a health coach. So anyways, this girlfriend also teaches yoga and spin. And we were chatting, and she's like, she sees me taking all of these vitamins. And she asked, had I ever heard of these fruit and vegetable capsules? And I said, no. And she's like, well, maybe you might want to try it. And honestly, I was at a point of desperation. I was desperate for anything at this point. I'm like, well, I'm taking 20 to 30 different capsules. What's another 8? I mean, really, right? So she connected me with Kristen. So Kristen has become a really good friend of mine. And she connected me with her, and she took the time to really educate me. And I understood. It just made sense. I was like, oh, duh, I am supposed to eat all these fruits and vegetables. But even though I try to eat as many as I can, I know I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting. So long story short, I start taking these capsules. Well, 2 weeks into it, all of a sudden I noticed this big burst of natural energy. And that was the first clue. I was like, oh, wow, something's different. And now 2 years later, I've only had one cold. And for working in the environment that I work in, that's huge. So I'm really excited to see all the other changes that I'm going to have, in the future. And something that's big is seasonal allergies. I used to have seasonal allergies every single year. This year was my first year I didn't have to take anything for my seasonal allergies. Now, granted, I've been on these products and I've been taking these capsules consistently for now almost 2 years. So my body has built up and my DNA has changed. But to be able to wake up and not have to take a pill because of allergy season is amazing. So we are going to transition and talk a little bit about the business side of things. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Kristen. She can take it over.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Have a good flight. Awesome, you guys. Okay, so we are obviously the product opportunity is incredible. It changes health completely. It changes people's lives. But I think it's also really important to recognize that our business opportunity is pretty spectacular as well. I think the company really nailed it when they created this product and this business. So I want to tell you a little bit about kind of we call our Freedom Revolution business opportunity, because what you're really joining is our community. It's first really important to recognize that about 80% of our products are actually bought by customers, not by distributors. So in a lot of companies, most of the product is consumed by just distributors for the company, but we are a very product-driven company, not a business-driven company. So 80% of our product is purchased by our happy customers. And then, of course, serving these happy customers are people like Eixa, Rachel, and I, who get paid really well to help inspire healthy living around the world. So first, I want to address just some common questions that usually occur with Juice Plus is kind of how does it work? So it's open to anyone 18 years of age or older. We have an online office and we run our business basically from anywhere. Like this is literally my office. I run everything from my phone. I'm a busy mom. It's always on my phone. We earn residual income simply by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They build, ship, manufacture, collect from customers, and they pay us direct deposit. There's also no inventory to keep, so you literally are no risk. There's no quotas, there's no minimums, and all of our commission levels are permanent, which is really amazing. So people really have the opportunity to move as quickly or as slow as they want with our business. There's also no glass ceiling on income or territory restrictions, and we are in about 20 countries, which is really, really cool. Our company was formed over 50 years ago, and the Juice Plus product itself has been around for 25 years. So over those 25 years, they've really, really mastered the product and all of the research that Rachel had mentioned earlier. Our president and founder, Jay Martin, is actually still at the helm today, which is very cool. We are a privately held debt-free company, and by 2020, we're on track to be $1 billion a year company. And I share that with people because I think that shows that we have really, really, really spectacular spectacular business practices to be able to make that much money, be privately held, and be debt-free. So at the top 2 levels of our company as well, we offer a full benefits package. So you're going to get medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic care, and prescription. You also get a college assistance tuition, which is basically like a mini scholarship for yourself or your kids to go to school. You get a holiday bonus, a monthly expense allowance, and it really can be a short-term cash flow for people who are maybe looking to pay off debt or just make some, some short-term money in the interim, or it really can be like what it is for my family, which is a long-term wealth and retirement plan. And we also are very invested in healthy giving as well, not just healthy living. We have an amazing program called our Children's Health Study. It's actually now called our Healthy Starts for Families, but it took me 6 years to call it Children's Health Study. So it's probably going to take me another 6 years to call it Healthy Starts for Families, where we've impacted over 1 million families with free Juice Plus. So with every adult order, we sponsor 1 free child. So at least one child per adult order can get free Juice Plus, which is amazing. And that's our effort to try and get kids healthier, because it starts from the beginning, right? Growing those healthy palates from the start is going to set them up for success later in life. We also are the title sponsor for St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend, and we're highly involved in Boys and Girls Clubs and Volunteers for America. So I am going to kick it over to Eixa and have her share her business story with you of why she joined the company.
Hey guys, so after I experienced the results that I had, I actually jumped on board to the business side because it was something I did want to share, right from seeing the transition between my weight loss, the less bloating, just feeling more energized, and seeing the transition for my husband, for his immune system, for his skin, my daughter eating healthier. I actually started believing in the products because I had other experiences, so I did believe in the product, and it's something I wanted to share because especially nowadays we're so exposed to different chemicals and foods, and we're different, and different aspects of food that, we're constantly hearing E. coli, or we're constantly hearing, the GMO or in foods. And this product actually, because of all the studies done, that was something that caught my attention, was this product is tested, this product is in medical journals and medical studies, and that actually really caught my attention. And I wanted to share it with my friends and family because I love them. So, and I care about my community, I care about my friends and family, I care about my church family, and so on and so forth. So it was something I did want to share and for them to benefit. As well as a mother, I have so many friends that have kids, and it was something that I wanted their kids to benefit from also. Also, as a mom, I'm actually going back to school, and my daughter is starting school, and I wanted to be able to have help my husband. We are a one-income household, so I wanted to have something to help off with added expenses, with my daughter's school, with my school, as well as clearing out debt. So I did want to be able to help and not be away from my family, especially here in Miami. Traffic is crazy, so you spend half of your day in traffic anyways. So I wanted to be able to help and be present. And I also am involved in ministry and church, so it was something that, I didn't want to take time away from that aspect also. And I also wanted to share just the research. I wanted to share the effects of good nutrition, simple nutrition. That to me was honestly something that caught my attention. Is it's simple, it's not complicated, and it's clean. Everything is clean products. Everything is research products. It has the research to back it up, and that's something that the product speaks for itself. And I wanted to share and to my community and my friends and families. So that was one of the reasons, a couple of the reasons why I joined the business side of it.
Awesome, thank you. Sorry, my mute button keeps sticking. Cool. So let me just share my business story really quick with you guys. It was about 6 years ago that we were introduced to the product by my friend, and I actually jumped on board with the product and the business in the same day. I was blown away by the research, and I knew that this was something I was going to share with people, regardless if we were taking it or not. So we jumped on board the same day, and I started sharing it with people right away. I didn't know what I was going to do with this business. I just knew that this was something that I knew could help benefit people's health, and I knew I was going to share it with them. I quickly realized how much I loved sharing it, how much fun it was. I was meeting some really great people. I was connecting with some amazing people on our team and really enjoyed it. And I found it really easy. And parts of it were challenging and hard, sure. It was, you know, like anything worthwhile, I had my ups and my downs, but here I am today. I make a full-time income with Juice Plus, and I work very part-time hours. And I'm able to stay home with my daughter, who's 9 months old. And I was able to, I have not gone back to personal training. I don't know if I will, but the nice thing is that I don't have to now because of Juice Plus. And one of the best things about it for me as well is community. Community is really important to me. Whether you have community in your church, in your family, no matter what it is, everybody needs community. And for me, I was searching for community. I really was. I was a new mom, 6 years ago, and I was searching for people like-minded that could support me and love me and lift me up and commiserate with me and empathize with me and just be my friend. And I really found that in this community. And it's been 6 years of incredible relationships that have really helped me foster and grow in this business. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've stayed so deep in it, is because those relationships and that community has been so important to me. So it's been amazing. And now, I'm able to meet people like Eixa and Rachel and really grow these incredible relationships with other strong moms and strong women. And it's been a really big blessing. So to wrap up, I first want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're watching the recording, thank you for taking the time. I know that it's not a short video to watch, and so I always tell people thank you for giving us your time away from your family or away from whatever you're doing. We really appreciate it. So what we're looking for is to network with two different types of people. The first person is somebody who's ready to take their health to the next level, and that may be you or maybe somebody that you know. Whether it's to check out some of our free resources or whether it's to make your life simpler by just adding Juice Plus in. It really only costs anywhere from $2 to $6 a day, and it truly is the most simple, nutritious, affordable way to get all of this awesome plants in your body on a daily basis. We really wouldn't be able to get that nutrition in our body any other way. We couldn't afford that much nutrition on a daily basis or have the time to eat it. So thank goodness for Juice Plus. We are also looking to network with anybody who's wanting to earn a stable residual income in order to just expand their options while making a difference. Our community allows parents to have the financial freedom to choose mom and daycare over, kid care like myself, or hire babysitters like I also do sometimes. It also allows hardworking professionals to have the choice to build their own dream instead of somebody else's. We have college kids that can build an income while they're still in school, so by the time they graduate, they already have an income coming into them. And we also have a lot of empty nesters who join this business for fun, but also to create a little extra retirement. So there's more of life to enjoy and more money to go around for their family and their community. And it all takes place in a really simple system using our positive, fun community known as Juice Plus. So maybe you could ask yourself, maybe this is for you, or maybe you know somebody that this could really benefit, and we would love to network with them, and we would love to connect with them. So when we're done with the call, we'll open it up for questions. But first, I want to congratulate Eixa on this amazing journey, and it's been so much fun to work with her already. And I'm sure you all on this call and watching the recording know how amazing she is, but it's been a real pleasure. So I want to congratulate her on launching her business. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and then I'll open it up for any questions.